What is going on, everybody? It is 6 p.m. It is the Atomic Drop Podcast. You are tuned into the prediction show on Out of the Box Sports Entertainment. Guys, my name is Paul Spencer, and I am with that dude that likes to mark about it from the part-time smart. My man, what's going on, Larry?
It's your boy, Larry Burke, also known as Black Lightning, but all my friends who really know me, they call me BL, man. I'm feeling good, bro.
Larry, the guy next to you, man. Let's keep this going here, man.
Kurt McGirt.
He's ready to go. I can tell he's ready to go.
Hey, tonight is going to be too sweet.
He's not on there, but I feel it.
That's a good one, too.
And who do we got in last over there, but not last but not least?
If you don't know, you already know. It's a showstopper, man. It's a showstopper for the house. What's up?
What's going on, everybody? Listen, it is Part-Time Mark's Atomic Drop collaboration. It is the prediction show. But first, before we get into it, let's shout out our sponsor. 1-800-HURT-123. Jason Fine, Attorney Big Al, Motor Vehicles, Wax, Slip and Fall, Workman's Comp, Personal Injury Claims, 3 convenient locations throughout Pennsylvania, New Jersey. First in New Jersey, Cherry Hill, in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, and our neck of the woods, Pittsburgh, PA. Make sure you reach out to Jason Fine, 1-800-HURT-123. Mention Out of the Box, no recovery, no fee. Guaranteed rate you will never hear from a lawyer out of his mouth or on paper. 33 1/3% if you mention Out of the Box Sports Entertainment. Make sure you tell them no recovery, no fee, and Out of the Box sent you for that guaranteed family rate. Guys, we are sponsored by, Out of the Box, but how about we start with something that's unsanctioned? Unsanctioned. Okay. I'm hyped. I know it's probably not going to be the first match. But, man, I can't wait to talk about this. Larry, let's talk about Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn in a house that basically they built in Toronto. Talk about homecoming, Larry.
Homecoming. So you know what that means. They're going to go all out tonight, I think. I already think they could. I mean, it's going to be tough to beat those the gimmick style matches. But we got two best friends who are really willing to give it all. And like I said, I've liked Sami's promos. I feel like his promos have stepped up recently for this opportunity. This is going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna keep our predictions a little bit later after we talk about this. Kurt, what do you think is going to happen, man? Just like Larry said, this is going to be a banger. I can't wait. Unsanctioned.
The build for this has been one of the best we've seen in a little while. It's got me invested. It's like, you want to cheer for the underdog, but Kevin Owens is right. You want to cheer for the underdog, but Kevin Owens is right. It's like,
yeah.
I want to see Kevin Owens just demolish him. I think Sami might end up. We'll say the predictions. I just know there's going to be hell to pay for Sami tonight.
Carnage.
Yeah. Dave, I'll let you go with this one because, we take you to a bar, we get our ass kicked. You're getting in the car and taking off on us, brother. So I think you got a different point of view what the hell's going on with this shit, right?
Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. We've seen it many times, but these guys, I got to tell you, this is going to be one of the best matches we've seen in a long time with these two. Somebody's getting injured tonight. I can tell you right now, somebody's going to go down hard. I'm not sure who it is yet, but all I know is these two are going to go at it. The crowd's going to be into it. It's going to be crazy, and somebody's getting hurt tonight, guys. That's all I can tell you right now.
We always joke about over and unders as we always bet on, lines and stuff like that. Man, I tell you what, I think maybe 2 ambulances for both of them. You know what I'm saying? How many tables we're going to see, how many ladders, how many chairs. We're going to see it all tonight because this ain't going to end up in just only in the ring. This is going to be in the crowd, out maybe in the streets of Toronto. I don't even know.
We might see popcorn get thrown in there. They're going to take it to the concession stands possibly. You have no idea where they're going to end up tonight.
100%. Eddie says, glad they're doing the match tonight instead of Mania. Yeah, this may carry on into Mania, round 2, act 2, because this could headline once again WrestleMania. These two dudes again. I don't care what happens tonight. This could headline night 1 of WrestleMania. Honestly,
This definitely sets the tone.
But going into this match, like Kurt, you said it the best. Like the storyline of how we got here. You know what I mean? This is insane. This has been carrying on, and we've been like on our chairs holding on the whole ride here. What was the best thing to you, Kurt, since you mentioned it, going into this match? What was the best thing leading up to this? You know, was it the outside looking in the window? You know,
it's the promos in general, man. Like the promos they've been putting on is like cinematic gold. Like it got personal when he's peeking in the door and like, yeah, I got you. I got your number. I can get you right here, right now. It's just like, takes me back to when the Randy Orton Triple H shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the more personal, the more better.
Yep. Dave, what do you think? What do you think? I mean, if somebody looks in your window, how are you going to feel?
I wouldn't be too happy about it. I got to be honest with that. But guys, you got to remember these guys were tag team champions last year going into WrestleMania. So I mean, tag team, specialists, and they went into Mania. They were the main event at Mania, and they went in there and they got the titles. They won the titles. Now this year they're against each other. It's kind of crazy how it worked out. But I'm telling you, man, this is going to be one for the ages, guys. I'm telling you. And somebody looking through my window, I wouldn't appreciate it. I can say that right now.
Larry, what do you feel about them, and how do you feel about this whole, pre-story going up to this event today?
Man, get it as personal as you can possibly make it. If you want to sell tickets, put asses in the seat and on their feet. You legit, you make it as personal as you can possibly get. I like I said, I know Kurt's mom. If I said something about Kurt's mom or something, that would definitely add a little flavor to it, because people do know we know each other's mom. You know what I'm saying? I'd say something along the lines of, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Kurt, after I beat your ass tonight, I'll be sitting on your couch and eating dinner from all that great cooking your mom does. I'll be enjoying it while you're outside struggling to get off the ground. I make it as personal as possible as I can get. So yeah, if I was talking about Kurt, I'd probably talk about all his family members. You know what I mean?
You pulled up to somebody's house.
Yeah. We talked about this. I pulled up to somebody's house. Hey, I just seen a promo I did where I went to the gay bar looking for Shane Malice and Zach Rain.
And I give you all the credit for pulling that shit, because my ass ain't even going near that shit.
Well, I technically never made it in. I never made it in. Respect. Yeah, I definitely never made it in, but my partner,
you got there, but you never got in, right?
Yeah, I got there, and I was arguing with one of my friends in the car about going in to help me, and he's like, "No, I'm not going in there with you. You're losing your mind." And I'm like, "Well, I know they're in there." And he's like, "What's telling you they're in there?" I'm like, "Well, they're called the Bro Force. They have to be, obviously." And so I went to the gay bar. I went to people's houses. I was sitting on people's porch swings. So. So
yeah, I'll tell you what, when it gets personal, man. See, I grew up old school. Dave, I don't know how you feel, because you just leave us behind no matter what the hell happened. But
what?
To me, when somebody talks about my mama, okay, that's my mama, okay? Hey. I will beat somebody's ass if you talk about my mama. You know what I mean? Like, this shit got personal. And Sean Prayer says one of the best promos to you, Larry, of course. So I agree 100%. This leading up to this situation here, but we're only
Thanks for checking in, Adam. Thanks for checking in,
Adam
Nostick. I used to wrestle with Adam Nostick for many years. I was probably actually one of his first actual matches on the independent scene.
Wow.
And he beat my ass. I kind of called a couple spots. It's actually pretty funny. I didn't even know what he could do yet. I just knew he could work a little bit. And I never take one move I hated to take is actual atomic drop, or not atomic drops, back body drops and power bombs. Oh. And for some odd reason, I'm like, yeah, man, just give me a power bomb. Boy, did I pay for that. So,
crazy.
Well, Josh says best. This whole leading up story is a Corona and a boat ride. I think it's a case of Coronas, honestly, because this has had me going like every week. I'm just waiting for it. Kevin Owens in the car. Sami Zayn comes to the ring. it's just like a backlash, a beef between best friends. You know what I mean? But we're only going to be on for 45 minutes. Let's give predictions.
Wait, real quick. But I guess my concern is going into this match is, I mean, Sami was really, he really was injured. The pile driver he took from Kevin last time they were in the ring together. So I'm kind of like, I know Sami was selling it, but I hope he is I know he's not 100% going into this match. So I hope he really doesn't get really too injured going into that, because it could be serious, guys. Just saying.
All right.
Well, Dave, you know what? Let's all say a prayer, because I just want one.
No, I'm just saying, because I mean, he was. I mean, during the promos, he's in there, he's doing this.
I think it's just a good sell. I think it's just.
I think so too, but I'm hoping that it's not. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Dave, here's the thing. Okay, you know me personally, Dave, for years now. I've had back surgery. I've had 2 cervical plates in my neck. Okay, I tell you what, if his neck is injured anywhere on the neck, he's doing a solid job. It's 100%.
Yeah, he definitely
ain't moving. You know, when you have something like that going down your neck, which I have a plate in my neck, and there's certain things I still can't do after 9 years, Dave. You know what I mean? Like, come on, Dave, it's okay. He's going to be okay, Dave.
I get it. I'm just saying. I just don't want this to get really personal, which it's going to be. It's going to be bad.
Well, Dave, you know what? I'll start with you. You know, I'm going to write them all down here, because we are going to be back tonight around 10 o'clock to talk about what the hell is going on. I'll use Larry's term. We are going to mark about it tonight at about 10 p.m. because that is the part-time Mark's thing. We're going to mark about it. So, Dave, I'm going to ask you first, since, we don't want Sami to get hurt. We don't want him to get hurt, Dave. But what is your prediction, Dave? I'll start with you.
You guys can call me crazy, but I got Sami Zayn winning this match.
You want the injured guy with one leg with no
I think Sami Zayn pulls it off. I just do. I think, I mean, I know it's a crowd favorite for both, but I think Sami Zayn, he wins it. I really do.
Is there any interference, Dave? Does he win legitimately?
There might be, but I think Sami Zayn will pull. I just think he wins it.
Okay. Kurt, talk to me.
Do we think we get Randall back tonight? Is that a possibility?
I was thinking that, but I wasn't sure to go with it.
It's a good time for Randall to come back.
They're talking about this is about to be an industry defining, changing, blase, blah. Like, there's a lot of shit that's supposed to be happening tonight, man. I swear to God, they got my what do you call it? My expectations is very high.
They do.
See, that's the thing, Kurt. You got to understand. Sometimes your expectations can be high, but and then they let you down. So that's why I'm not going that far.
I try not to raise them up so high, but they've been talking so much shit the past couple of days. I'm just like,
well, we've seen that before.
Triple H said this is going to. One day, Triple H said he was like, "We got a fantastic show popping up." The next day, he said, "We got a game-changing show coming."
Game-changing. So, like, I think Sami. I'll take Sami for the win after he gets demolished. I'll take Sami for the win too.
Okay, but Kurt, real quick before I get to Larry on his prediction, you said it right. Your predictions are high. Your expectations are high, but leading up to this, I don't think we can go wrong, honestly. I don't think we can go wrong with expectations during this fight.
Overselling it sometimes, Paul. Overselling.
Hey,
happens.
You know what, this overselling, I mean, this storyline got me here. I don't think they are going to let us down. These two dudes are going to tear down Toronto tonight. This is going to be the match. Sami wins thanks to Orton, Eddie says, so we'll write that one down too. All right, Larry, talk to me.
I'm going to go with KO. KO's been actually on a losing streak. As hot as he's been, storytelling wise, he's kind of been on a losing streak. He lost to Cody twice now. He lost to Cody twice. I think he's gonna put this a little bit of a beating on Sami tonight. Somebody's getting carried out. That's my prediction.
Without a doubt.
Carried out.
Somebody's getting carried out. And I think it's gonna be Sami. I think somehow he pulls this one out. I feel like Orton's going to be there too. I don't want to take away from Kurt's prediction and Eddie's thought. So I do kind of think Orton's there, but I definitely think somebody's getting carried out tonight.
It's not that I was thinking Orton wasn't there. I had Randy too. I was thinking that, but I just didn't. I don't want to oversell it. I don't know.
I got you.
Okay, I kind of agree with Larry here. It's going to be a 50-50 split here. I'm going KO. And I agree, Larry. There might be 2 ambulances out here tonight. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I think I'm just like Kurt said, my expectations are so high. I don't think it's going to let me down. I'm going to go KO because I don't know how he's going to win. Randy Orton might show up tonight. I don't know. I think he might. He's a Viper. Who's he going to help? That dude can turn on you in a second. We don't know. Right. So I think KO gets the narrow win somehow, some way. But it's all going to lead to where the Viper's mind's tonight, which way he's leading toward. Because who's he going to RKO? It might be both of them. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm going to go KO here. But I think this is going to probably be, man, I don't know if they start this off. The rumors say, they're not going to start, women's is going to start off. But to get the crowd hype, holy shit, in Toronto, this is the match right here.
That match actually would, if you think about it, because they could start off that match. That match would be really hype if they started out with that.
We're
Michael Packer to checking in. Thanks for checking in, Michael. He says Sami over KO did a triple threat match. Oh, that hell, Sami, KO, and Orton. Now that could be a thing, real quick. If
I could see that. If
Michael comes in and RKO someone, vice versa. It could be Kevin Owens or Sami. Then that could happen. Would you like to see that at Mania Night 1 headliner right there? The triple threat.
I could do it.
I'm
okay with it.
Yeah, I'm 100% okay with it. I know we already had a couple predictions for some other some other stuff, but yeah, I got for like.
Larry, Eddie's got bad news for you.
We don't know. Over there today. Who we got?
Eddie's got bad news.
I don't know what he's typing, but he
I hope Eddie's a little bit more on point than he was the other night, because Eddie had me thinking he might have been slightly crazy.
I thought Kurt was going to come through the screens on Eddie on Tuesday night.
And it's usually you, Dave. It's usually
I know.
Yeah, he was talking some crazy mess because he carried on to the Cowboy show talking some crazy mess too. So
definitely wasn't me.
Eddie, I'll pray for you that you're all right tonight. Just come with some legitimate shit tonight, okay? Legitimate shit now. No some crazy bullshit. All right. So okay, we all said okay. Here it is. Oh, here it is. That's not it. At least Liv isn't going over tonight. That's not the bad news.
What's bad news about that?
All right, we need to do a quality check on Eddie pretty soon. Please go check on our boy out there, okay? All right, let's.
Liv just won the tag team title. She's happy as heck again. Come on now.
I ain't very happy about it, but it's okay. All right, let's talk about the next.
Because you turned on her.
She turned on me. She turned on me.
Right.
She never showed the fuck up. But anyway, let's talk about this one. Another hometown girl, the Hall of Famer, Trish time, Tushy time, if she wants to call it, with Tiffy time versus Nia and Candace LeRae. Okay, first, how do they feel about this? Larry, I'll start with you because you got that glaze in your eye like you just want to go ahead.
Yeah, it's not something I'm really kind of looking forward to. It's just not something I'm super excited for. I don't know. I'm probably gonna be the crazy one here. So if anyone wants to go ahead, if you're thinking I'm crazy, I'm gonna say I've never really been a fan of Trish Stratus. I like how she looks. I mean, and she's still, even for being an older woman, she's still beautiful.
Larry doesn't get that satisfaction, baby.
I'm sorry, Kurt. If there's something you want to say, can you say it loud, please?
Larry doesn't get that satisfaction.
I got a shirt to send you, by the way.
No, man. I'm
gonna just buy it for you.
Anything you got for me, keep it, man.
I promise you'll like it. I promise. Just get it for you.
Eddie said Sami is winning is the bad news. That's not bad. It's gonna be a hell of a match. I don't care. I mean, it's gonna be a hell of a match.
That's the bad news.
But yeah, just not something I'm majorly looking forward to. Again, I'm not a big fan of Candace LeRae neither. We all know I like Nia, you know what I mean? And I like Tiffy time, but it's just I think maybe we could have squeezed something a little differently in there, but of course they've been wanting to try to showcase women a little bit more. I've been hearing in the rumor mills that the women been really frustrated with some of their stuff getting cut off, and they're getting a little bit shorter matches again. So I can see why you did it. And again, Trish is at home. She never really got to wrestle in front of her kids. I guess they made a deal about that last night. So, that's probably what is going to definitely happen. So,
go ahead, Larry. Give me a prediction about this too.
Okay, I'm just go ahead with the prediction. For some reason, I think Trish and I think Trish and Tiffy take the L tonight. I think they're going to try to keep. Yeah, I think they're going to try to keep Nia and Candace a little bit hot in the mix there as a full unit. And so, Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, with Nia and Lorraine.
Kurt, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm rolling the same way. I think Trish is eating the pin tonight, regardless if she's at home or not. You're there for a reason, and it ain't the win. That's for sure.
Yep. Dave?
I guess I got to go to that direction. I'm going to go Trish and Tiff this time. I think they do win tonight. I think they win tonight. Yeah. I mean, they're in. I mean, Trish is home court, home advantage. I think it has a lot to do with it, and I just don't see Candace and Nia are getting it done. Not tonight. No.
Well, first, I'll say what regarding Eddie here. If you go into the bathroom and you're going to, just like Larry said, you're going to miss Trish. She still is a fine-ass woman.
And she is. But, I mean, it's time to retire Trish. I get it. But to me, it's just, I think tonight she gets the win.
Well, I'm replying.
I still get my bathroom break before that. I mean, I still like to look at women. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm replying to this comment here. Like if you want to take a bathroom break during that, I mean, did you see the outfit? Tiffy wore last night on SmackDown. I thought she was wearing some lingerie. I'm just like, God damn.
I was actually awake when that still happened. I crashed kind of early last night, but I really early, like 9 o'clock early. But I actually. I actually did see that part. So they were looking quite good.
They did look good.
Eddie says the only way if Trish turns on Tiffy. I can't see that happening. Not in her home.
Wearing their Maple Leaf jerseys. I kind of like that. That was kind of cool. Yeah.
Michael says Nia and Candace need to keep Nia strong. I agree. I think I'm going to go Nia as well here. Even if it's just Tushy, whatever you want to call themselves. In her hometown. Well, you know what? I hope your kids have some eye patches because you might get the beat down tonight. You might get the annihilator just fucking putting on your ass tonight. That's very simple. But all right, so we all agree except for Dave. He's going with the tishy tushy time. You know what I mean? So let's move on to the Elimination Chamber here. Let's talk about the women's. One of my friends, as I told everybody backstage, he does the Pyro Maniacs at all the WWE events. Good friend of mine. I've known from Villanova when I was at school. He said someone's there, and I'm just going to put this name out there. You guys know who I'm talking about. But Jade Cargo is in the building tonight. Does that change how we're thinking? Because, Larry, we talked about this part-time Mark's Atomic Drop. When you get your boy there and the boy did something wrong and he's trying to hide it, he's going to be the first one to speak up. Oh, I told you. Well, was it Naomi? So with Jade showing up, does this change the out-of-the-box look at things?
I mean, this is kind of how we was thinking anyway. We was thinking she would show up. And then I think definitely now that, they lost the tag team titles, that opens it up a little bit more. Yeah, I think that opens it up a little bit more. So I think Jade's in the building, and I think this is going to be definitely a different style Elimination Chamber with, and they do got some talent in there. The more and more I looked at it, I'm like, now I know I did predict last time.
We did.
I did predict last time. I said Belair is going to win. But what I will say is I want her to win, but I don't want her to win because I think she may end up losing to Rhea at WrestleMania, and that would break her undefeated streak at WrestleMania. So now this is for Kurt. I want Roxanne to win, so Roxanne could take the L at WrestleMania, but she's probably building for Bayley.
So, Mania.
Yeah.
I feel like it too.
But that's going to be your final two right there. Belair and Naomi's going to be your final two. Somehow it's going to come down.
With Jade coming out.
Yep.
Kurt, what the hell you got a clone out there, brother?
That's me.
What systems are you running over there?
I know, man.
Kurt, man, you scared me over there, man.
All right, Michael, we'll get into that. I want to go back to that. I'll ask the boys that question as soon as we're done over here real quick. But Kurt, who do you got winning this?
Oh, the Chamber.
Yeah,
I think I can see Jade winning.
Jade. Wait, Jade?
Not Jade, Bianca.
Okay.
Just because she's gonna come out and cost Naomi because I feel like it's Naomi. It's Naomi that did it. But that's she's gonna take out Naomi and that's gonna cause friction between her. I feel like we're getting Bianca and Jade at WrestleMania.
Possibly.
Bianca and Jade at Mania.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking tonight.
Yeah,
Because
because I think Belair would be the better carrier because the crowd kind of struggles a little bit with cheering. Well, I mean, if Naomi's going to be the heel, then that's a little different. So
okay, are you still staying with Bianca though, Blair?
I'm gonna stay with my prediction. Yes, Bianca wins. She goes to Mania.
All right, Dave, where are you going with this? Because you're all over me.
If Jade's in the building, she's definitely going to make a scene. That's for sure. With Bianca and Naomi, that's not even a question. But I'm going way out of the box here, guys. I'm going with Alexa Bliss. I think Alexa. She came in here. She made a statement. She made a statement last night. I think tonight's her night. I'm going with Alexa. It's out of the box. Like I said, out of the box choice, but I'm going with it.
I think Alexa is the last one I want to go lose to Rhea.
Yeah, so that's
and I could see Bliss and Roxanne too also starting a little something because I think that would be a nice. And we all know that people in the Wyatt Six, we also think that she's somewhat tied to them. They only attack people who cross their friends.
Right.
So she's crossed her friend in NXT. She's an arrogant little thing.
I like it.
Ooh,
I see
it.
I'm just saying. I think.
Hold on. Let's read the comments.
Sorry.
Slow your roll, Dave. Slow your roll.
Baby.
You're weaving a storytelling thread within the match.
Right. Bianca wins, and Bianca turns heel, and she will be with her husband and the Prophets. Kurt, yeah, you were pointing. What's going on?
I'm just pointing at Lightning because he's weaving the storytelling threads within the match as far as Alexa Bliss and the Wyatt Six thing is concerned, because anything can happen within that match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm going to go out of the box here too, and I'm just going to say this girl's going to win because I think Sister Abigail comes out tonight because the way she's been running these promos, I think she wins. But Kurt, just like you said, I can't see her going against Rhea Ripley. That to me is just not going to work for me. That's just not going to work for me.
Not yet. Especially since Rhea just got that belt back.
That's what I'm saying. That to me, that's just a waste of a Elimination Chamber for Alexa Bliss to go against Rhea. You know what I mean? But what if Jade is there, which I know she's there because he did send me a picture of her getting out of the SUV. But what if she doesn't interfere? Maybe this is all just saying, you know how we always know the internet people show up. We see things on the internet. They're in the house, but they don't happen. Does this change anything? Does Bianca turn on Naomi? Are they the last two in the chamber? What goes on here?
Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I think it's actually going to come down to them last two in there somehow.
Wow, okay.
Belair and Naomi. Maybe this music hits, everyone's confused. Yeah, I really have no idea how this turns out. This is actually one time in wrestling, like, man, a lot of these storylines are giving, like our buddy Josh said, these storylines are actually giving me headaches and anxiety because we're trying to make so many different wild predictions because it's actually at a point where we really can't figure this stuff out. They got us at a really good point right now. They got us at a really good point right now.
Agree. Now, I want to ask about this question here, but I haven't given my prediction yet, but I'll tell you who I'm picking here. Eddie says Bianca is the guilty party, but Bianca was in the ring during all this. Was there a hitman out there that was, hired? I mean, who could she?
They're saying she could have been the mastermind.
I think
if she was the mastermind, then who's behind it? Who is the guilty party with the hands?
Naomi.
If she had really something to do with it, it had to have happened way before her match. So she would have had to been. I still think she would have been having to be laying back there for half an hour.
Naomi benefited the most.
Yeah,
it could have been pre-taped too, guys.
Naomi's the only one, and like you said, she's like, "Oh my God, you see, it wasn't me." And there's just those little certain hints that's just like.
Right.
Naomi Jade. I know he said there's no money in that, but one thing they've been doing, is they have been trying to showcase Black women a lot. So they wouldn't mind putting all these women against each other in big main event matches because it's still a big deal. You're still getting some sort of history there.
Okay, so let me throw this at you. Let me throw this at you three real quick before I tell you who I'm going to pick. Okay, what if Jade does show up? Maybe Eddie's correct. Bianca's behind the whole thing, just like Kurt says. She's the mastermind. You know, she had Naomi do it. They know the legit fact of what happened. Okay, Jade knows exactly who the fuck put the hit on her. She's not coming after Naomi. She's coming after the mastermind behind it. She goes after Jade. I'm sorry, Bianca. Okay. Can Naomi win this? Is Naomi versus Rhea a headlining WrestleMania event?
No.
I just don't think Jade's a good enough wrestler. I mean, and you know, there's some good talented people out there, and I hate to keep riding her on this because we're still in the same spot we was a long time ago. I just felt like she isn't a good enough wrestler to carry or to be able to hang on for that 15 to 17 minutes that they're going to need. I just don't know if she's really that type of material. Now, people's told me was able to do certain things in AEW when she was with the right people.
Mm-hmm.
I technically didn't watch it then. I was more if I seen Jade, I was more invested in her entrances and what they was putting into it because I like all that character stuff. So I totally didn't understand that, like, man, she's not that good until you know she got there, and I was able to see it just like that, like, oh, she's not that good at all. So they didn't show the attack.
Go ahead. Finish up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they didn't show the attack. So I mean, anything could have happened, and I mean, you know, they do love to swerve the shit out of us. So if Belair had something to do with it, like you said, if she's the mastermind, I just want to know how they're gonna what's the word I want to use? How they're going to push that. How are we going to see that she was the mastermind behind this?
Right. Mike, let me ask you guys this. Michael says, how is this? Naomi attacked Jade, but Bianca turns on Naomi because Naomi got the pin and lost the titles.
No, because they wasn't mad at each other after it happened. It was more or less they just took the L.
Right. I agree with Larry. They took the L.
This to me leads up to one of these two are going to win this event because I just feel that one of these two will win this fight because they just lost the titles. This is a push for Bianca because to me, she is a singles champion.
Bianca's had her time. She doesn't need no push.
Oh, shut up, Dave.
What's she going to push for?
Okay.
Alexa just got here. If you're going to push anybody, push Alexa.
Oh, this is coming from the person that wanted Cody to finish story no matter what. Okay. Come on, Dave. Come on.
I know we'd have been
Alexa's had her. I'm sorry. Bianca's had her shot. She was already champion. Come on.
We would have been arguing all last year if he wanted Cody to finish.
Well, we got a guy that's checking into the show. He'll be making his presence a little bit later tonight on the post show. Ken Fry says, speaking of the attack, it was Luna Vachon from Beyond the Grave.
Wow. Man, he's digging out the crates. Is that Ken or is that Dave?
Right, exactly.
It shows you how long he's worked with Dave with shit like this, right?
Yeah, man.
Everything comes around to me. I'll tell you.
Okay, here's one last before we... what if Jade faked it all?
What'd you do? Throw yourself through a car windshield?
Exactly. That ain't happening.
I mean, I've met some crazy. I've met some crazy females. I've met some crazy females in my life, but I don't know any. I can't say I haven't crossed some crazy females in my life.
I don't watch women do this.
Yeah, exactly right. I tell you what. I've never met a woman. I know a crazy. You know, my ex used to be crazy, but still. I've never seen her punch herself in the face and just cause friction, like that. But
I've seen
man, I don't know.
I don't even think I've ever even seen a YouTube where a girl was so crazy, like, "Hey, I would just jump." Well, maybe I have. I'll just jump through somebody's windshield.
But you know what? We got another comment out there.
Luna Vachon. Wow.
We went from Luna Vachon to It was Brock Lesnar from the part-time marks.
Right. Right.
I think we're done with men hitting women, man. They're totally. I think they're totally against that now.
I mean, we just went from 124 live viewers to 39. Okay.
Yeah.
That right there was Brock Lesnar.
Killing
with the beating in 2025 here.
And it wasn't me this time.
Nope, that was me.
Yep.
That was me.
Michael says Bianca had the look of surprise after Naomi got pinned. As they pinned Bianca when Naomi got pinned, so is Bianca turning. What?
Mike, I think you're going too much into it, Michael. I do. I think you're going too much into it.
You are going to need. I mean, it's not like it, I do want to. You are going to need a heel versus Rhea. So, I mean, it's Belair. I mean,
and who not the perfect heel, but Alexa Bliss. Okay.
She just came back, bro. You want to throw her in a big match at WrestleMania just to lose?
Who says she's going to lose?
Well, Michael says he has a crazy wife with multi-personalities for over 30 years. So we will pray for you, Michael. You know,
we believe it.
Now we see where your comments are coming from. Okay,
Little Miss Bliss, baby.
Man, you get 30 years and they're just not. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of craziness.
Little Miss Bliss.
Man, if I had a wife for 30 years that had multi-personality, I kind of enjoy that. Like, who am I getting today? You know what I mean? I kind of would like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Dave. I just don't honestly see her, but really. Yeah, because if I just don't see Rhea losing. I don't see both women's titles changing hands at Mania.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ken says it's got Bianca in this match. Ken, real quick, if you're still tuned in, which I know you are, give us your prediction for the Sami match and the Trishy match. Let us know. So, I'll give you my prediction. I kind of like Bianca in this. I really do. The dark horse to me is going to be Naomi. But for some reason, I think it might be Alexa Bliss. I really do.
He talked you into it.
No, yeah, I think he did actually. But I did say Alexa Bliss on the last show. We did. I did say that.
You did.
But Kurt's trying to push me away from it because I can't see Rhea versus Alexa Bliss. You know what I mean? Like, is there a little interference? Because we see the dialogue, the flip away screen of the Wyatt Six every time Alexa Bliss hops on. Are we in the chamber and there's only two people left? Okay, what if the lights go off and somebody appears in the ring to help Alexa Bliss win this? Because we are seeing the barcode and all this stuff in the Wyatt Six happening. This is the time to lay it on the line if something does happen, right? Leading up to it, we see the story. Sami Zayn KO. The story's there. We've been seeing the little hidden light flashes and all that shit too. So this could be a possibly time where she could win.
I mean, the only person that could help her is Nikki Cross, because again, they're not going to let men put their hands on women, and I just don't see them putting her in a tag team right now. Like you said, Alexa doesn't need a tag team. So,
hey, Larry, real quick. Can I say something real quick?
Absolutely.
Think about it. If Alexa Bliss wins this match, okay, then she can play mind games till WrestleMania with Rhea. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, no. I mean, you do have a good point there. I'm just kind of concerned on her coming back and losing at Mania unless they or possibly winning. They're just gonna have to tell one hell of a story because they put that belt right back on Rhea like she never lost it.
Yeah, right. They did.
You know what I mean? So,
but here's the thing.
They wanted her carried.
Yeah, you say all the mind games at all. You know what I mean? Like I love the mind games. I love seeing that contrast between Alexa and Rhea. But that's fine with me, all dandy. 4 weeks of mind games, promos, cutting this, cutting that. But when you get in the ring with Rhea Ripley, that shit's done. That shit's done.
It might freak her out. It might freak her out.
You ain't freaking Rhea Ripley out, brother.
I'm just saying. You never know. I mean, she did the swing thing with the doll a while back, which was fun. Remember?
Dude, I don't give a damn. You can scare me with a doll all you want. I'm walking down the damn road and I see a Rhea Ripley.
I remember when she had the swing set and she was holding the doll and she was swinging back and forth.
That ain't creepy to me. If I see Rhea walking down the street, the way she looks, black lipstick, black everything, black eyebrow, whatever you want to call it, my shit's going to the other side of the street because I'm scared.
Come
on. Other side of the street? Nah.
Am I right or wrong?
Did you say what I thought you said, Kurt?
Hey, I'm horny. I'm going to the side of the street she's on.
Oh,
where does that come from?
I thought that's what he's saying. I know that's what I'm like.
Now our viewers went down to 22.
No, we talking about Rhea.
We raised up.
I'm into
she's
the
probably
witches.
gonna have to.
I'm already into the
She's probably gonna have
witches.
to slap me because I'm probably gonna say something out of control. She's probably
already
gonna have to
into the
slap me
witches.
because I'm gonna say something out of control.
But Kurt,
All right, guys, we got-
are you down for
No,
that
I
ass
got no
beating
business
during this whole
messing with her.
process
Hey.
too?
She can beat me from wherever to whenever. You know what I'm saying?
Pillar to post, coast to coast. How did Jacob say it? Pillar to post, coast to coast.
From
post
tree to tree.
post. Live
Could
on
you see
NBC
that
from
Kurt comes
coast
out of it
to
after
coast,
we
baby.
like we ain't dealing with, we ain't helping your ass. Go ahead, do your business. Go ahead, have fun. It's worth it. Go ahead. Kurt come out after you all done black, blue, and everything. That shit was worth it.
Yeah.
You good, Kurt? You can't walk. I can't walk. I don't give a fuck.
She's
Correct.
more
I'm
gothy.
good.
She might not
I
beat you
got
up. She
over.
might voodoo doll you or something. She's more gothy. She might witch spell you or something really,
Oh,
really
man.
like random. You know, she'll randomly having you bark like a dog at random times or something. That's what I see out of goth chicks.
All right, we got about 18 minutes before the show starts. Let's
Yes,
get into the
mommy.
last comment here. They need to keep Alexa away from the Y6. Alexa was best on her own when she was mean
It's
to
not
Alexa.
happening.
It's not going to happen. They've been
That's
showing
not going to happen.
They've been showing me 2 big barcodes and clips of this, so they're keeping her with it. You know,
Apparently, Bo is sidelined, so they need a leader.
She's doing everything for Bray right now.
All right, but let's talk about the men's chamber, the main event here tonight. You know, it's a star-studded, action-packed. You know, people pushing their way into the match. You know, the show's highlighted a billion views of Logan Paul. Who wins this, Dave? I'll let you go first because I think we're on the same page with you with the Cody Rhodes story. Give it to John Cena, right?
No. What I saw last night was great with the promo with Punk and Cody. I lost it. I thought that was he's like, so he wants your soul? I thought that was hysterical the way he said it. Yeah, I thought Cody's like, what? He goes, if I was CM Punk back in the day, I would have taken it. And, anyway, guys, it's going to be a great match. I'm looking forward to it. I don't see any other way, guys. Punk pulls it off, man. Punk wins it.
Punk, okay.
Punk, yep. I'm going with Punk.
I'll go with you, Kurt. How do you feel about this?
John Cena.
John Cena?
Yeah,
Really?
John Cena. I had some time to put some thought into it. John Cena. I want the Hogan effect when he went to NWO. I want Cena to give his soul
Kurt,
to
we've
the
seen
Rock.
it many times before. Come on.
We've seen a lot of things many times before. This is
Yeah, I know, but because he's Super Cena again. Come on.
Yeah, let's make him Super Cena again.
Okay.
Larry, talk about it.
Yeah, man. I'm with Kurt. I think Cena pulls this out.
He just gave me a different vibe at that press conference.
Yeah, that press conference. Like I said, at first I was on this CM Punk train. And then like I said, I started to fall into the Drew thing. Never really been a big fan of him like winning this match right now. But again, that promo was super hot last night. I don't think I was trying to think of what to call Seth Rollins last night. I couldn't figure it out for nothing. And CM Punk called him an oven mitt. That was a really good joke, man. And I say a lot of good jokes, and I was like, man, I was sitting there trying to figure out what he looked like. And man, he said oven mitt. I'm like, that's really good. He dug pretty deep for that one. Yeah, I think Logan Paul's going to show up. I think he's definitely going to give us.
Definitely something.
He's going to give us something viral. He's going to give us something viral tonight.
Yeah, sure. I don't know if they would start the match off with him just because that's a long time to have him going. I was trying to figure out who they would start with.
Right.
Because you're going to need somebody you're going to need 2 guys that's probably going to have to last a very long time.
I think it's going to be Drew and Damian Priest starting it off.
No, I think Logan Paul might start it off.
That's a long time for a young guy.
I'm going to wait for Logan Paul.
What the first fall is 5 minutes, right?
Right. Yeah. I think it is. Yeah.
All 5 minutes. Is it always 5 minutes in between?
No, I'm not even sure.
I think it's 2 minutes, isn't it?
No, I think it's 5.
Is it 5?
Okay. 5 in between each. Yeah. In between each. Okay, so.
I can see Logan Paul coming in 3rd or 4th because I think, the 3 dudes in there or whatever, they're battling the ring. I can see Logan Paul squeaking out, climbing up to the very top and making that move, that like, flying across the ring or something and getting all 3 of them. But so you guys are going Cena. We got Cena, and Punk, right? Okay.
Yep.
Hey, Dave, I'm gonna ask you real quick. What network are we on, real quick?
One more time.
What network are we on, real quick?
The Atomic Drop. Out of the box sports.
That's Dave. You need a freaking drug test. I said network, not show. Dave.
I thought you said show. Sorry, Atomic. Yes, out of the box sport.
Okay, I'm gonna go out of the box here. I'm gonna give you something that nobody's probably gonna say. I'm going Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Drew here because I think
I heard rumors on him today too, a couple times.
I'm not caring about rumors. I think Drew McIntyre wins this fight. I think we get CM Punk versus Seth Rollins because the back and forth banter there, that's a main event right night one for me.
Could be.
Right there. And I'm thinking maybe a Logan Paul versus a John Cena for his last match at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. And Damian Priest gets left out of the dust somewhere. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna go Drew McIntyre. The crybaby finally gets his way, and I know you're gonna be pissed off about that, Dave.
Drew McIntyre. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. But there is one thing, real quick. We got about 5 minutes to talk about this, Larry. If I said I want your soul, Kurt, I want your soul, Dave, I want your soul. Are we getting a sellout? What is the decision from Cody freaking Rhodes? Even though I said Seth Rollins, but I just had to get out there.
Me first. No, Cody doesn't sell out. I mean, he's giving those hints like he's thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think he's the guy that sells out. But somebody's gonna sell out.
Okay.
And like I said, we have. I think if there's gonna be two people that should sell out, it's either obviously John Cena or CM Punk, because he's the ultimate never sell out. And he's like really trying to he's been sneaking some lines in there. He said something last night too about selling out. So if Punk would sell out, man, that would change the industry forever, because it just nobody would see that coming. Nobody would see that coming. And Cody is just too good as a heel as a face. He makes them too much money as a face for them.
He makes them too much money because he's a great heel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As a face, man, he got kids buying these coats, these belts. They're dyeing their hair blonde. There's too much money invested in Cody right now to turn him heel. So no, he doesn't sell out to the Final Boss. But you know me, Final Boss is my favorite of all time. Yes, you should sell out.
I agree. He's one of my top two. Him and Stone Cold are on my top 2 list of all time for me. That's my 2 favorites. Kurt, what do you think? We get a sellout tonight?
As much as I'd like to see it now.
No, okay. You got a reason behind it?
Basically what Lightning was saying. He is the chipper, the blue chip, the face of the company, the merch pusher. I don't think they want to ruin that.
Okay, Dave, does he sell out?
No, not at all. Not seeing it, because it's got to set up for Mania somehow, but I'm not seeing it. No, absolutely not.
And he says fans will cheer for Punk over Cody. Michael says Cody should flip, and he says hell no. I'm going to go no as well. But what I want to ask you real quick, we got about 2 minutes here. The event starts in 10. We'll go until 5 up. But does this sellout happen before the men's Elimination Chamber? Because this could go a long way.
You would think this would be the last segment of the night, but
I feel now that you asked, I feel like it comes before. I feel like it comes before.
Mark it before,
and then he's going to deny him, and Rock is going to play a huge role in the chamber.
Well, guys,
Thank you.
Oh, my bad, guys. I didn't want to, but I figured I'd drop this news since it just happened. And then I know it's a little. I
heard it too. I just didn't supposed to say anything.
Okay, it's the 49ers just traded Deebo Samuel to the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen.
Okay, I just got it for some reason.
That's cool. Yeah, I seen it early, a little bit like an hour ago. They reported it earlier.
Oh, okay.
The Fisco went through. Yeah. All right. So, Kurt, mark about this, because I thought about this all day long, because what best time to have this happen? He doesn't sell out. Well, you have John Cena. You have Damian Priest, okay? You have CM Punk. You have Seth Rollins, Logan Paul. All these dudes want to work that way up to the top. Even though you might lose the chamber, you still got a legitimate shot with being the Rock's.
Yeah, but Punk's got something in his back pocket. You got to remember that, guys.
He got that favor.
He's got a favor.
Got a favor.
Correct.
Okay, well, okay.
That's why he's not going to. That's why Punk. That's why he said last night. He goes, "I have no love for The Rock." So.
Okay, well, Kurt, talk about this. Why have you been thinking about this? I mean, what do you see if he doesn't sell out? There are 6 free agents, Kurt. 6 free agents.
The Rock has to already have a backup.
Who is it?
For me, it's John Cena. There's that mutual respect there from them from their matches. And then, recently John Cena more or less apologizing for the way that, he ragged him for being a part-timer. There's a little bit of mutual respect there. I think the motivation he had in that pre-show to be on this last run, get another title, I think he's willing to do anything it takes, even if it means being the corporate. He's always been corporate John Cena. Just a good guy about it.
Okay. I kind of like that too. I kind of like that idea. I think The Rock plays something huge in this. He has the keys to the damn kingdom. He has the keys to the chamber. You know what I mean? He can just walk up to that damn motherfucker, just open the door, go in there, and just rock bottom somebody. You know what I mean? He can do anything he wants to these people.
Stick the Samoans on him, like
that's what I'm saying. I mean, he can have the whole family come in and just beat the shit out of 4 other players in this or whatever happens. So I think it might be John Cena. I can definitely see that. Last comment is Rock's chosen one. Drew or Paul is what he's saying. I don't think Logan Paul, man. He's not that push for me. No, I can't. No. And Drew, I think he's going to win the chamber. He's not going to need it because he has beef with everybody, man. So
is it my internet right now?
Yeah.
Is it my internet right now?
Yeah, it's yours. It's yours. Yeah.
Yeah, yours. Yeah.
Yeah. Breezeline didn't cut us this time.
I don't know. Is my?
Yeah, yours is out.
I can see Drew selling out to The Rock.
Am I here? Am I here still? Okay.
You're here, but you're frozen. Your screen's frozen. Oh, you're good. You're good now. You're moving now.
I don't know what's going on. Okay.
All right. So, are you guys ready for this event tonight?
Sure.
100%.
Are you ready for this event? I said, are you ready for this event
Let's
tonight?
go.
100%.
All right. So, guys, you already know this. Tonight at 10 p.m. If it runs a little bit longer, we'll push the show back 30 minutes after the show ends. Myself, Larry, Kurt, Dave, and we might even have a special guy joining us in tonight. I'm not sure if he's going to hop on. He went to watch the fish down in the Baltimore Aquarium. If he's back, he will be on to giving you the post-game show, the live reaction show as well. So, guys, my name is Paul Spencer. That is Black Lightning, Larry, Mr. Kurt McGurk himself, and the showstopper. So, guys, we'll be back at 10 p.m. tonight to give you our predictions. Until then, have a good night, and we'll see you later on tonight.